Good morning, everybody. How predictable. Here we are, $122,000. Exactly as expected. You should have joined the stream, everybody. And to be fair, I know a lot of you are on the Patreon streams, but there we have it. Right, so Bitcoin woke up this morning with that target. The Bollinger Band is obviously extended now because it's basically expansive volatility. And the next move on the weekly to tag that is going to be $124,000, 623. Nice. What makes it even better, to be fair, is that not only has Bitcoin expanded and moved up into that target, but basically everybody else has as well. I mean, we've got Ethereum now with the top of this descent. Well, it's not descending; it's a symmetrical triangle. The top of the symmetrical triangle being around 3,600 seems like it wants to be tagged. XRP exactly as expected. You know, I'm only saying exactly as expected because that's what that moon guy says, right? You know that, right? I'm sort of like having a laugh. I mean, this is exactly as I expected, but the only reason I say it is for a laugh. So just before you all think that I'm some massive douchebag, which I might be, but that's for other reasons. I'm saying this because of that, because that's what he says, regardless of him ever expecting anything. Right. So yeah, everything's working out exactly as expected, which I'm very pleased at. So let's move over to the total 2, which is the main source of my confidence now. And exactly as expected, the higher high, higher low structure is now working off the last higher low and moving. Well, what I expect, to be honest with you, is a higher high between now and September. We're moving in that direction. We don't really have anything particularly to worry about. Now, the dominance chart. So the dominance chart still giving toppy vibes, right? Bearish divergence on the money flow, bearish divergence on the RSI, on the weekly, all right? Couple that with all these other charts that we've seen that are doing the opposite. Let me think of one that has worked out really well so far, which is Algorand. Remember, bullish divergence is what we're looking for on the weekly, opposed to the bearish divergence over here. I mean, this is all stuff that I was speaking about a few weeks ago, and now we're starting to see things, aren't we? We're starting to see what it really means. After hitting the bull div down here from wick to wick, that's 106%. You're going to complain about that now. So this isn't the only one. There was quite a lot of altcoins like this, a lot of the ones that I'm holding. And I'm not suggesting you go and buy them. Obviously, these have already expanded and gone crazy. They need to pull back, but we're talking Atom, Algorand, SHIB, DOT, loads of them, just tons of them. You need to join the streams, guys. If you're not in the streams, just do yourself a favour. It's only £7.50 a month. We've got 2 months left. That's an investment of £14, £15, £15 to make the most out of an alt season, the biggest alt season you might have even seen in your life. Really, you might as well. Okay, just treat yourself. Okay, what else are you gonna do? Twice a week, right? So yeah. Another example of the inverse setup from the Bitcoin dominance chart. Giant bull div, bang. Giant bear div, bang, bang. So we are still looking for this to curl over and find its way down here. That's what we're looking for. And just like the last alt season happened, it'll happen very fast. So I don't know where the support will be, where it will find its feet and pick up from. I really honestly don't know. But it will, obviously, at some point. Is it going to be here? Here, and the moving averages in between? I don't know. And one last thing that we were talking about on the Patreon last night is that the dollar looks like it's going to start rallying soon, within the next few months. That shouldn't surprise us either. So, yeah, the dollar has been pretty bearish. It's just the Dixie. But if you're looking for Forex pairs, there'll be a point soon where you want to long the dollar and short other currencies. It's a simple thing like that. And before you think, oh, that's going to be the bear market. Well, we've seen this a million times, but you know, here's December 2020, the moments before the alt season. It had a nice rally into March, April, and then down into May, June, where we had a big crash in the crypto market overnight. And even then, after that, We still rallied all the way into December 2022. Sorry, December 2021. And that's where the alt season and the crypto market all completely peaked. So hang on a minute. The dollar can go up while everything else is rallying. So yeah, we're getting towards that same kind of setup. The dollar is approaching, well, might have already approached the major support, the trend line that's been in here since 2014. 2014 since the peak, the low since 2011. So a fair old time now. Good 14 years, 15 years worth. We're looking for a bounce, and the bounce to take you to the top, perhaps. Unless, of course, you break down, because rising channels like this do effectively break down more often than they break out. But is it this time now, or will it be 4 years from now it breaks down? It'll break down eventually. I don't know if it'll be this time, but we'll see. Keep your eyes on the prize. Right, there isn't much more to say. The world is bullish, assets are bullish. Just remember, we've woken up at another resistance again, so an appropriate pullback is required, but week after week we should be continuing to make new all-time highs. Anyway, I'll leave with you there. Feel free to like, subscribe, join the Patreon, click on all the links, get all the perks and bonuses that you're entitled to on all the exchange offers that I've got. Other than that, I hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.